this trailer, it's very meta. And it's nothing like the origin of Wonder Man in the comics. It's nothing like the origin of him at all, actually.
So what's different about this version of the character, the Disney Marvel Disney Plus version?
They actually have race swapped the character. Wonder Man is white in the comics, and now Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is playing him, who of course is black. And they're actually race swapping the character in the show as well.
What?
They show us the original Wonder Man actor, and he is a white actor. So not only are they race swapping him in our real life, but in the MCU, they're actually race swapping him as well. This shows us that Marvel is really going all in. They're not going to hold back.
I gotta tell you, that sounds awful.
Well, so much for Bob Iger saying that he wanted to focus on entertainment and story over political messaging in their content, because, as you just heard, Wonder Man apparently is going all in and not holding back with regards to identity politics.
Have you given any thought about casting?
It's incredible that we keep ending up in this place. They're at war with the people that they're supposed to be making entertainment for.
Because they hate them.
I know.
Why one more superhero film, man? Everyone is tired of superheroes.
And it would not come as a surprise at all for Disney Marvel to use these meta storylines of superhero fatigue, race swapping, and God knows what else to belittle, mock, and attack their own fan base, just like they did with She-Hulk. Now, I know what you're all probably thinking at this point, and the answer is yes. The woke MCU shills, gays, feminists, and soy boys absolutely loved this trailer.
I mean, look, it looks really fun, and there is something to appreciate.
It did work for me, actually. I liked it. I like that it's just so different.
And then moving on to Wonder Man. This was a wonderful trailer. I have to say, I'm going to go full on this one. This was a wonderful trailer.
I love movies and shows about making movies. That's what this kind of seemed like. So maybe this is going to be my cup of tea, honestly.
What's the draw to the general audience? And maybe it is them leaning into like, oh, this is a look into what it's like, you know, what a production is like in Hollywood these days.
A superhero show about what it's like to make movies these days. You think that is going to draw in general audiences?
Good luck.
Even these clowns don't believe that.
I feel like Marvel TV right now is kind of in the dumps as far as reception goes. When I talk to people, even outside of our comic book community, it feels like a lot of people are hesitant or have not caught up with the TV stuff or the streaming stuff, because it's just so much. They gave us so much at the beginning.
So there's too much Marvel content on Disney Plus, and it's hard for people to keep up. You see where they're going with this. So if nobody watches Wonder Man, which is probably what's going to happen, it's because there's too much Marvel content that either people don't have time or don't want to catch up on.
With so much content to consume, specifically coming out of the pandemic, I feel like a lot of people just didn't follow along, and so I think they're gonna be fighting an uphill battle to get this stuff really kind of going strong. As much as I loved Ironheart, I don't think enough people watched it. You know, it didn't come up in the conversation, and that show was fantastic.
So maybe Disney Marvel feels the same way, and perhaps that's why they're leaning into the superhero fatigue?
So addressing the superhero fatigue. Yes. Outright. It's like Marvel's going, yeah, we hear you.
Yes, they hear you, but you're forgetting the very important second part. They hear you over at Disney Marvel, but they're not going to change. And they're going to rub that in your face with this series, which is exactly what the woke MCU show freaks want them to do.
A trailer that comes out and gets right in front of that and kind of makes that a part of its own internal narrative, I'm like, okay, well, now we're having a conversation. Like, let's talk about superhero fatigue head on.
I like the idea of Marvel and Disney acknowledging how a lot of the commentary has been around their own media. I think that's really, really great and smart. especially for a character like Wonder Man.
This show looks like it's reinterpreting the story as more of a meta Hollywood satire, something like what we saw on the Apple TV Plus show The Studio, with the kind of humor that we saw She-Hulk going for.
I do like that they got in front of the people are over superhero movies. I do like that they are taking a formerly white superhero and recasting it as a black guy. There's a lot of great commentary that they could dive into there.
When has this ever worked for Disney? Identity politics, race swaps, preaching to their own audience, attacking their own audience. When has this ever worked?
I hope that we have some of the kind of tongue-in-cheek moments that we had from She-Hulk that worked.
Yeah.
I hope we have that kind of idea of we're going to be a little self-deprecating, a little inside baseball every now and then, but still giving us a really great story.
Because you have a guy who's like very clearly a Caucasian, you know, kind of like Aquaman.
Yes.
And he's, you know, you have a young aspiring black actor, I guess, who is who's always wanted to participate in that.
Yeah.
And he gets the opportunity.
I like the fact that they're confronting the idea that replacing a white guy with a black guy. They're making it meta. And what's that mean? How are they going to confront that?
Notice how he uses the word confront here. Disney Marvel is going to confront or challenge the majority of their fan base that opposes this issue. And that's what these people want Disney Marvel to do. Attacking people they hate is more important than making a good show. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.